Good afternoon, Madam National Security Advisor, and thank you for the opportunity to brief you today. One of the most significant national security and intelligence threats facing the United States in the next decade is the rise of artificial intelligence enabled cyber operations, particularly those developed and employed by hostile nation states such as China and Russia. This threat is uniquely dangerous because it fuses rapid technological innovations with malicious intent, allowing adversaries to compromise critical infrastructures, undermining democratic processes, and even manipulating the information environment in real time. AI driven cyber capabilities are reshaping the global threat landscape. According to Michael Warner and John Childers in The Use of Force in Cyberspace Conflicts in the 21st Century, published in Georgetown University Press in 2021, cyberspace has become a persistent battlefield where nations exercise power short of war. Through cyber attacks, espionage, and influence operations, they argue that the weaponization of information is redefining what constitutes an act of aggression. This means AI doesn't just enhance existing threats, it transforms them. Adversaries no longer need to rely on human analysts or traditional espionage. Machine learning systems can generate deceptive narratives, mimic trusted voices, and destabilize societies without firing a single shot. To understand the scale of the threat, we have to look back at the post 9/11 intelligence reforms. The 9/11 Commission exposed massive failures in the information sharing between the CIA, FBI, and the NSA, leading to the creation of the Director of National Intelligence and the National Counterterrorism Center under the Intelligence Reform and Terrorism Prevention Act of 2004. These changes were designed to improve coordination and prevent another strategic surprise. But as Richard K. Betts points out in Enemies of Intelligence, Knowledge of the Power in American National Security, published in Columbia University Press in 2007, structural fixes alone do not eliminate what he calls the inherent enemies of intelligence, including bureaucratic inertia, interagency rivalry, and cognitive bias. AI-driven cybersecurity threats challenge this same weaknesses. Our agencies often act in silos without integration. We risk being outpaced by adversaries who operate seamlessly across digital and physical domains. At the National Security Council level, this issue demands a whole of government approach. The White House recognizes that AI cyber threats do not fit into traditional defense categories. They impact national security, economic stability, and democratic legitimacy. All agree cybersecurity is a top priority, but their efforts often lack synchronization. Without NSC leadership to unify strategy and align priorities, the U.S. remains vulnerable at the seams, precisely where adversaries aim their attacks. Addressing this threat requires leveraging multiple intelligence disciplines in a coordinated way. SIGINT, we must monitor adversary communications, malware signatures, and command and control servers. CybInt, we must learn how to penetrate hacker forms, trace ransomware networks, and map the infrastructure used in AI-generated attacks. OSINT, we need to track social media trends, identify disinformation patterns, and flag synthetic media such as deepfakes targeting elections. HUMINT, we must recruit or infiltrate individuals within state-sponsored hacker units, AI research firms, or front organizations. As Mark Lowenthal explains in Intelligence from Security to Policy, 8th edition, published in 2023, successful intelligence collection requires fusion, integrating data from multiple ints and forms actionable insight. No single collection method can meet the complexity of AI-driven security threats. Success depends on collaboration across the community. So can the U.S. prevail? The answer is partially, but only if we act decisively. Our intelligence community possesses unparalleled technical expertise and partnerships with the private sector. Yet, as Betts reminds us, intelligence failures often stem not from a lack of data, but from a failure to interpret or act on it effectively. To succeed, the NSC must lead a unified AI cybersecurity strategy that emphasizes early warning, interagency coordination, and rapid adaptation. If we rely on outdated bureaucratic models, adversaries using machine speed tactics will exploit us daily. However, if we embrace innovation, integrating artificial intelligence into our own intelligence cycle while maintaining ethical oversight, we can transform this challenge into an opportunity to strengthen U.S. resilience. In conclusion, AI-enabled cyber operations are the next great intelligence challenge. They threaten not only our networks, but our institutions and collective trust. By learning from the post 9/11 reforms, unifying our agencies under the NSC leadership, and applying a full range of intelligence disciplines, the United States can maintain its intelligence edge and protect the nation. Thank you, and I welcome your questions.